Welcome back to the Pokemon League World Championship for the battle between Iris and Diantha. For Iris, we have Aggron, Druddigon, Excadrill, Archeops, Haxorus, and Hydreigon. And for Diantha, we have her usual team of Hawlucha, Tyrantrum, Aurorus, Goodra, Gourgeist, and Gardevoir. Diantha, as of last week, at the very bottom of the table. Can she get a win, and can she squeeze back ahead of Raihan? Can she make some sort of move to get out of the playoffs, the relegation playoffs? High jump kick immediately into Aggron will bring it down to sturdy avalanche, and Hawlucha barely survives that avalanche. We'll heal with a citrus berry. This thing is now very fast thanks to Unburden. Aggron is down thanks to dual chop from Hawlucha. Haxorus comes in, will take that dual chop nicely. That is the lack of sword stance there for Hawlucha. Outrage is enough to take the Hawlucha down. In comes the Gourgeist. Locked into Outrage. Not enough to take Gourgeist down. Still does very good damage. And it will be burned by the Will-O-Wisp. Haxorus burned by Will-O-Wisp by Gourgeist. In comes the Archeops and Leech Seed. We'll start to heal Gourgeist up slightly as Archeops goes for Sandstorm. We'll take another hit of Leech Seed damage. Citrus Berry is massive damage from Power Whip, and Citrus Berry isn't enough to get Archeops back beyond Defeatist. And that's a big loss for Ivy. Power Whip, not enough to take Excadrill down, over half his health, still big damage. Aerial Ace from Excadrill, going for the super effective hit. Aerial Ace is not powerful enough to take Gourgeist down, and it will finish off the Excadrill. In comes the Hydreigon. The Sandstorm damage will take Gourgeist down this turn as Hydreigon goes for Nasty Plot. Iris knows that. Goes for the power boost on Hydreigon. Gourgeist is knocked down. Comes the Gardevoir. Moonblast will decimate that Dark and Dragon type. And now Iris could be in a bit of trouble here. If she loses this Druddigon in one hit, and she does, Moonblast takes out the Druddigon, and now Iris is in massive trouble. Haxorus isn't fast enough to take the Moonblast down. That's the Focus Sash Haxorus, not a Choice Scarf. And this Archeops Iron Tail isn't enough to take Gardevoir down. Only over half his health. Moonblast will finish Archeops off. And Diantha comes back to decimate Iris. Mega Gardevoir comes out and takes out all 4 of Iris's Pokemon that are left. And it is, by 4 Pokemon, that Diantha wins this battle. And that is a massive win for Diantha, and that is the power of Mega Gardevoir in waiting for the type matchups to be in her favour. Diantha is able to squeeze out a comeback in this battle, and is able to just turn the tables on Iris after we had a bit of a close battle here. Diantha just takes control and powers through Iris's team. One-shotting that Druddigon was big, because that allowed Diantha to just pick off the rest of Iris's weakened team. That was a very, very big one-shot knockout, and of course, Hydreigon stood no chance against a Moonblast. Dragon and Dark both weak to the Fairy type. And Gardevoir just wipes the floor with Iris's team, what was left of it at least. And gives Diantha a massive, massive win by 4 Pokemon over Iris, and that could be crucial.